Oh, hello. Hello. How are things going? What's happening? Can you hear me? I don't know. Probably. Maybe. Playing marbles. Drink a little Diet Coke. Excited about today's stream. Why? I don't know. Oh, it's going to be a low key. I think, very extra low key stream. Very relaxing. Not much is going to happen. I think. It's going to be, I'm not even going to, I'm going to fly like the most boring plane I can fly. Oh, so what about a little introduction? What about my introduction? I do it every time, so I'm going to do it today. Today's stream is going to be a lot like every other stream, in that the first half of the stream will consist entirely of Microsoft Flight Simulator content. The second half of the stream, after a short break, will be me returning and playing live music. I alternate between guitar and piano. Today is going to be a guitar day. Every day is guitar day, but I only play guitars on every other guitar day. See what I'm saying? The other day I played piano on guitar day. So yesterday I played the piano. So today I'm going to play the guitar. I'm looking forward to it because, as I mentioned yesterday, today's going to be the first time I'm going to play karaoke versions of songs where I think that it's actually going to sound synchronized. How you doing, Sides? I mentioned this the other day. I played back when I was playing that REM song, "Shiny Happy People," and it sounded off to me. Because I was playing both guitar, trying to play the guitar and singing in the rhythm, and I'm like, wow, you're late, Ken. Didn't sound like that when you were singing it. And I realized when I'm doing the karaoke songs, there's a 35 millisecond delay due to the fact that the signal has to go out to my mixer, into my headphones, and then back to the computer. But you are not getting a 35 millisecond delay on the music that's coming out of that YouTube feed, out of that YouTube karaoke song. That's perfectly synchronized. So I put a 35 millisecond delay. And today we're going to perform the songs. I'm going to try to get them right on the beat. And then when I listen to the replay back, for some reason, this is going to be important to me. Hopefully, I will actually sound like I'm singing on the beat and not a little bit after, a little bit late. Happy Friday, yes. Today's content, of course, being the special, it's a Foot Friday, of course. It's Feet Friday. But we're not getting any feet. It's just regular Microsoft Flight Simulator content. All right, so today I'm going to, as usual, choose an aircraft first. And I really want to choose like one of the most boring ones I have. I'm thinking the Zlin Aviation, which is a kit plane, Shock Ultra with floats, and then we can maybe do a water landing because we haven't done that in a while. So I don't, and again, I don't have any plan before I get on stream. Boy, we'll get one livery with that. That's fine. I don't think we're running a full tank of gas. Let's go with 48%. All right, and that leaves part two. Now, we went to Europe yesterday, and I don't know. I don't feel like going to Europe every single day. Sometimes we go to Asia. Sometimes we do Australia. It looks like a pretty day kind of in Japan. There's like clouds offshore, but nothing too nasty. What's up there anyway? This is like, I don't know. I don't know. Never take it off from there, as far as I know. I think somewhere in Siberia, or the that peninsula down there. Hmm. It's about as random as I can get. I like to make it real random because, as I mentioned, if I had a plan before stream about what I was going to do, besides the general flight simulator, I'd have to have a plan every time. You know what I mean? And my plan is to have a formula that doesn't involve picking beforehand anything. That way, also, if somebody comes on stream at the beginning and says, "Can you fly over here in a this?" I can go, "Sure," and it's not like they're interrupting my plans. And even if I'm in the middle of something, I'm like, "Wow, I don't really plan this anyway." Somebody says, "Can you fly a Spitfire over Norway?" I'm like, "Sure." So yeah, no plan. No plan, best plan. We are going to make it daytime since I have no idea where we are. Also, we're going to have to find this place on Google Maps. That might be a challenge. Wherever it is, it's 4:33 a.m. there, but we're going to advance the time to about there. Yeah, where is it? I don't really remember. Let me figure that out. We'll figure that out. Hold on a second. I'll figure that out from the map here. Hold on. It's the yeah, it's the very south end of that peninsula. Maybe it'll show the. Hold on, if I get close enough here, I should be able to bring this up. Click on it, and it should tell us. No, it doesn't want to. Give it a second. Maybe it's thinking. UHSS. Maybe that'll figure it out. Okay, we're in. I can't pronounce that. Khomoutovo, Khomoutovo Airport in Sakhalinsk. Oh my lord! All right, hopefully Google Maps can help us out here. It's in the bottom of the what? Kamchatka Peninsula. Hold on, we'll get going in a second here. Yep, that's it. So it's just north of Japan. It's the part of Russia that's just north of Japan, I believe. Oh, it's not a peninsula. This is an island. It's a very large island. What is the island technically? I don't know. All right, let's get this thing started up. The airport is Yuzhno-Sakhalinsk. I can't pronounce any of this stuff. And the area that we're in, yeah, Yuzhno-Sakhalinsk. Let's get this plane started if we can. All right. First of all, is this working? Oh, good. All right. So we're gonna find some water. Oh, I have not changed the weather, so it's a beautiful day there, wherever it is. Okay. Start master power. Yes. Avionics master. Throttle up slightly. Low oil pressure. I'm not concerned. Pitch trim. Magnetos to on. Is there a... I don't think there's a fuel, but we'll find out in a second. These don't need to do anything. Fuel switch pump. We'll probably try that. Did it start up? Wait a minute. I didn't hold on long enough. Yeah, now I did. All right. Pretty easy to start up this plane. This is called a Zlin Aviation Savage or something, or Shock Ultra. It's a Zlin Shock Ultra. Zlin is a kit plane, so they're typically built by the owner or by somebody who builds kit planes from plans, I believe. But the reason why you do that is because then you can get them FAA certified as an ultralight. That you can fly yourself with a special license that doesn't require a full pilot's license. Okay, let's see. Engine choke. We don't need that now. It doesn't. We probably wouldn't need that starting cold weather. What's down there? Anything good? Something. Water rudder. We're gonna need that later. All right. All right. Let's talk to these people. They would be speaking Russian. We're gonna check out the city. I bet there's not much to it. Sakhalin Oblast, Russia. Okay, this island is called Sakhalin Island. Eastern Russia, designed after a Japanese pagoda. The Sakhalin Museum. Okay, well, let's get out of here. Let's see for ourselves. Okay, which way do we want to go? This way. All right, let's turn this way. Anyway, the point is, and it comes in multiple versions. This is the amphibious, meaning it can take off and land on either water, or because it has both landing gear and the floats. I'm intentionally attempting to kill this guy here. He's dead. That's 1 point for me. The violence. Very simplified, you know, it's like the carbon fiber for lightness. And even then, it's not a very powerful plane. I mean, you could tell when you're flying it, because these heavy floats are also kind of drag, provide a lot of drag. We're going to have some snow, I would hope, around this time of year. Where is this landing? Where are we taking off from? All the way down there? I don't think we'll need the whole landing, the whole takeoff. Well, we're going to need some of it. Yeah, I think I can. And I'm the one who counts. No, I mean, you can't, obviously, you know, there's no splatting in this game. And as I mentioned before, you pass through any moving objects. You know, there's anything in the train that moves, like a plane, another plane or ground things. Yeah, we got plenty of things. Okay, so we're going to set the flaps to half. We're going to tune the tower. We're going to request takeoff clearance. We got flaps at half. I love that the water rudder move left and right, and they kind of act aerodynamically, but they go down, up and down. And when you're in the water, they won't. Those are the back of the floats there. All right.
Cleared for takeoff runway 19er KNSH 9er.
I just kind of like the way this thing looks on the ground, though. Oops. Okay. No, this is fine. All right, let's get these fans spinning. Where's there's the throttle all the way up. There it goes. Firewall. Takes a while. What are we at? Okay, no, 100 is 100 knots. Actually, this is not a slow plane. Some of the others' lengths are a little pokier. It does retract the landing gear though, which is cool. So it kind of slowly comes up. First the back comes up, and then the front comes in, and kind of slides in. And it's, I think, just for aerodynamics, really. Well, that's for water damage. When you land in the water, you don't want to damage your landing gear. Okay, flaps to clean. And we're going to head north here, which is the other way, because there's a little city to check out. So we're going to turn around here. Caution, engine overspeed. We're fine. I put the throttle down a little bit. Yeah, we're making a turn for north. Yes. We're making our turn to the north. Hopefully there's some actual, you know, building models up where we're heading. Let's find out. I don't think I've been on this part of the island. This is Sakhalin. It's a huge island. It's a massive island. It's basically as big as Japan, but there's not nearly as many people. I mean, it's quite a bit north of Japan, and north of Japan it's already pretty cold. You know. But just for various reasons, this Sakhalin Island is not super populated, I don't think. Okay, let's see if we can get Trimus. So we want to stay right in the middle at sightseeing altitude, as I like to call it. All right, what kind of controls? We do we have a propeller control? No, we have the choke. We've got the propeller. There's no mixture. It's auto mixture. And what the hell? What? When did I overstress anything? The hell? I think that was a spurious overstressing. It just... Does it seem like I was stressed out? That plane was stressed out? We'll try that again. I'm sorry to say, but shit, I guess shit happens. I don't understand what the stresses would be. All right. The only thing different is we're not going to bother to call up the thing. We're just going to head out. Okay, mags on. Throttle to here. So we'll put the choke on. Then we can start it. Okay, warm up. And when warm up comes up, we put the choke in. And we'll head up north. Yeah, I think we overspeeded, but it, you know, it says, I guess overspeed is 100, but I didn't think we were going anywhere close to 100. And also, okay, I don't. Oh, it's 100. No, overspeed is 175 knots. It's 100 or kilometers per hour. See, there's a kilometer scale and a knot scale, kilometer per hour scale, which is a little messed up. All right, we're just going to take off and pretend that didn't happen. It does happen, though. You know what I mean? And we'll head north. This time we're going to head north. Save a little time with that turn. Okay, 60 miles an hour. Gear up. Flaps up. Flaps to clean. Heading north. This is exactly where we're. Okay, I guess, yeah, I should be looking at that little thing on the lower, or the airspeed indicator, because you don't have a lot of leeway between a reasonable speed and tearing the wings off, I guess. It seems a little punitive. Which is why I don't fly this plane that often. Well, it takes a lot of attention. Well, like I was just looking away for a second and we almost stalled out. We'll be fine. All right, here we go. Plus, I wanted that view. Okay, engine warm up. Oh yeah, we want to turn the choke off. Since we don't need that. What do we got here? Everything else is on, right? We need the fuel pump. I don't know if we need that. Strobe lights, probably. Yeah, I guess if we try to descend, like we're very close to overspeeding right now. See, we're at 95, so I'm turning down the engine. I think that's must have been what happened. Yeah, that's definitely what happened. Because, okay, now I'm turning us down here. We're going to trim. There we go. Yeah, we just want to stay. See that I'm in the yellow on the lower left there? That's already the danger zone. It's interesting. It still shows warm up. I wonder how long it takes for that light to go out. It says warm up on the engine. I'm wondering if you're supposed to take off normally before it warms up. Okay, so as long as we don't have the engine, I think, past like midway, yeah, there we go. It's gonna stay in the green. I think we'll be able to complete a flight. But if you're going at near, maximum speed, and then you attempt to like descend. How I've always played just a few times, probably like 3 times, maybe. It's maybe the 4th or 5th time. Because, as you know, I have a lot of planes, and I don't necessarily like to fly these little Zillin aviations that much. They're quirky. I like the how the engine is exposed, and I think that's like a radiator below it. It's like water cooled because you don't see fins on the cylinder heads. But it still looks like it's exposed for airflow. There's me kind of looking around, looking serious, checking things out. So this is the city I was talking about in this very easternmost part of Russia, on Sakhalin Island, and this is the southernmost part of this gigantic island, which literally has the square mileage of Japan. But again, and you can kind of see it's all kind of like socialist style housing. You might want to call it. But it looks like there's a few like kind of nice areas. Okay, I want to pause real quickly because I have a map of this city up right below me due to Google Maps. I can kind of see how it goes like north-south like this. So I'm trying to see because there's a museum somewhere. And it's to the east. We're pointing north. I think it's back that way. It might be right around here. Maybe. This general area. Alright, so I'm watching my airspeed. I think we're fine now. It's pretty, though, you know. It's a beautiful sunny morning there. But I don't know. This is it looks like Eastern Europe, but this is the east. If you look at the easternmost part of Russia, there's a large island called Sakhalin Island that's north of Japan, and this is the fairly major city that's on the southern tip of it. So this is Russia, but it's the easternmost part of Russia, and it's very isolated. Oh, something over here maybe. So it's north of the northern part of Japan. It's very close to Japan, physically, the southernmost island, and apparently it has a lot of Asian influence. Like there's pagodas or something somewhere. I'm trying to find. That's like a rail station, right over there. Because you can tell this is railroading. Oh, we almost tore the wings off again. Got to be careful when I descend. Because as you can see, we have to stay in that yellow zone there. If we hit 101 miles an hour, or knots, the wings fall off. No, that's a little island. This is a gigantic one. There are several. They're the Kuril Islands, which are near this. Hold on a second. The Kuril Islands are disputed, but they are tiny, tiny, tiny islands that are. Or is it to the west? One, I don't remember. They're near this area. Yeah, they're north. But they're pretty small. This is a gigantic island. I mean, if you look on a map, I mean, it's not as big as Japan, but it's close. It's a huge island. It is not very. I thought it was like the Kamchatka Peninsula, but I don't think it's actually connected. But under no circumstances could we fly from one end to the other in one session. It is hi. How you doing? How you doing, Milo? It's good to see you. It's a good way to learn geography. As you know, I kind of pick places at random, kind of by spinning the globe and kind of going, okay, well, what's that? It's either Europe or something like that. But yeah, I didn't know too much about this, and I still don't, except I kind of know what it looks like from the air. I mean, it's very Soviet style. You know, all the buildings look like they're created, you know, and I'm guessing it's very wintry. But there's an airport here. The other thing is that this plane can land on water, and I'm looking for a body of water we can land on. There's like a river there, but a lake would be even better. These look like artificial lakes. But you can see, like this island here, you can't see the water on either side because it's a valley in the middle. It's like a glacial valley. You can see kind of the water way down there. But no, this is just the tiny, tiny part of this island. It goes way on. Oh yeah, even this valley is minuscule compared to the size of this whole island. Yeah. Oh my God. It would take you forever to explore this island. But I'm guessing like 100,000 people probably live there. Yeah, a water landing would be cool. So I'm kind of see, but we could probably go. We could probably land in the ocean. I mean, I know we can land in the ocean. Those are a little too small, in my opinion, to land in. Those little ponds there. We need, because you got to be able to. Yeah, that's not. I don't think so. If it's a straight river, we could land there. But I want to check out what's going on here. So this is Sokol. Okay, I see the Sokol Aerodrome, and then there's another city up there, and then there's the ocean up ahead. So we might have enough time to just kind of have a leisurely flight over wherever this is to the ocean. But the geography of this island is amazing. I mean, first of all, it doesn't look like an island because it's that big, and you can't see the ocean. And again, it's huge. This is just a teeny tiny part of it. You can kind of see I'm looking at Google Maps, and yeah, I mean, this huge part we're looking at is just a little tiny. This is just the little tiny thumbnail of this immense island that is probably very little populated, very little population, mainly because it's so far north. It does have a lot of little towns on it, but man, it's very isolated. It's not connected, it's not connected to Russia. But the Kamchatka Peninsula is even further out. I mean, even out in the middle of nowhere. Really. So I guess, yeah, what is it across from? Okay, yeah, and it's across from, and Russia is on the other side of that strait there. Okay. But it's cool. As I say, yeah, I don't, you know, you get a feeling for what the world is like a little bit from the air. And as I mentioned, people are like, well, what kind of games, do you want to play? It's something where there's really no stress and you can look at chat. And that's why I play this. It's like once you're up in the air, basically my plan is to kind of fly over and see what there is to see. Excuse me, there's the trash truck in town. But other than that, there's not that much to do. It doesn't look like there's a lot of farming up here due to that it's cold, but there could be a lot of logging due to the fact there's a lot of trees. And I'm wondering whether some of these cleared spaces are due to logging activity. There's kind of a bug in the game where as you get different altitudes above snowy landscapes, they tend to kind of turn different color. They tend to like turn into grass again, or start as grass and suddenly turn into snow. It's a known bug. Like this below it looked like snow from a distance, and the same thing's going to happen as we get closer up there. It's not really clear what that bug is about, but it's known. I saw them talking about it. It's mainly in areas where there's a transition between green areas and snowier areas. It just has a little problem. Once it's all snowed over, it's fine. And once it's just a green area, it's fine. But when there's kind of patches of snow, it's generating. I guess it's generating it procedurally, and it does it based on how high up you are, which makes some sense because theoretically in the summer this area is green, and so you can't just use one. If you want to make it look realistic, you can't just use one map. So the ocean's way up there. I think we'll make it up there before we all die of boredom. We certainly have plenty of fuel. So anyway, I hope everyone's Friday is going well. Oh, I would like to have the Friday cheers. There's actually plenty of Diet Coke in here. It's just a lot of ice, though. By the way, let's see what's happening today. There's going to be a guitar stream. I'm gonna check out this little airstrip here, but I want to see if it even land in the ocean. I probably might be able to land there. A little narrow. There's going to be a guitar stream, and then I'm thinking about doing a secret stream after my normal stream today. I don't know, maybe not. I shouldn't say that. And the secret stream will be not a guitar stream or a flight simulator stream, but a stream in which I develop a guitar sound with my amplifier from scratch, because I'm getting a little tired of the sound that I use, and that amplifier has a lot of different sounds in it, but you have to work it. It takes a while, but it's kind of an interesting experience. In other words, it's not actually qualifying as playing the guitar. Yeah, they call that an airport, but it's obviously just a snowy field. But there's an air base up ahead, but we're going to pass that too. And we're going to about another 5 miles. We're going to hit the ocean, the cold northern Pacific Ocean. Oh, Skull, by the way. Skull. Cheers, right? Absolutely. Cheers. I don't know. L'chaim. But yeah, Skull. Hot tub stream? Maybe. I would have to have a hot tub. I have a tub in the bathroom and back there. I could move my camera back there. But in the fact that the Mort didn't have a foot stream today, I think I should probably show my feet on stream. Yeah, those are my hands, but you get it. You get the idea. Yeah, Friday streams are fun. For some reason people always like to drop by and say hi. It's always nice to see everybody. What are we doing? Okay, we're gonna get out of the plane here. And by out of the plane, I mean like this. I'm in this mode where I can actually, fly around. Looking around on. I don't know why I like that. Let me go back in. Oops. Go inside the plane. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. I don't have autopilot. Yeah, it's making a turn. By the way, how is my engine systems doing? Everything's fine. All right, but the general plan is you can start to see we are just 10 short minutes away. Yeah, well, I'm wearing socks, so I don't think they're that dirty. They don't get dirty like Mords do, because they have bare floors in all the rooms, you know. It's going to happen, even if you keep the floors pretty clean. We're going to fly over this air base, this Dolinsk so-called air base, Russian air base, where they would probably scramble fighters out to us and kill us if they in the real world. And you can see the ocean, though. That's our ultimate destination for today. You know. Well, the interesting thing is, as we go further north, for whatever reason, it's getting kind of greener. Maybe there's an altitude issue. You know, maybe that's a higher altitude. I don't really understand how that works. You know, maybe, yeah, maybe there's like the floor of the valley is kind of higher. You can actually see the ocean in the back and the ocean in the front. But again, I'm looking at the map of this island, and we flew over, you know, 1% of it in this trip here, at most. It's massive. We could be up in the middle, you know, at 20,000 feet. We would not be able to see the extent of it. How are we doing, by the way? Is our everything running here? Are we running out of fuel? I don't think so. Yeah, so you can see, but we are getting closer. I think we got about another 5 minutes after we pass the Dolinsk so-called air base before we get to the ocean. We're going to make an ocean landing. Then I'm going to bring my guitar in. We're going to play some guitar. I'm going to play some guitar. I don't know what you guys are doing. As I mentioned, I'm learning this song. I'm learning this REM song, "Shiny Happy People." I mean, I kind of know the song, but I'm starting to learn it well enough where I can kind of do the karaoke version. It's hard to sing, but I don't care. It's funny. It says in the video that, you know, they didn't expect it to be a hit. That's bullshit. They got Kate Pearson from the B-52s to sing harmony on it. You know what I mean? They knew Shiny Happy People was going to be a hit. All right. So I'm watching my ear, so I wanted to send a little bit here. And because we're also going to want to go into the ocean. I think we got about 5 miles here. We started way back there. And once again, this is just the teeny tiniest part of this island you can imagine. I encourage people to go look this island up on a map, because it's impressively huge. Well, for example, Google Maps. I mean, it kind of looks like it has these forking structures and kind of these circular bay structures that almost look like a meteor strike or something almost. There, I don't know how to describe it. The bay, I mean, like, there's a bay here. Eventually there's land up there, but it's so far away that you could never see it. So that's the air base. Okay. Pretty isolated. Looks like a couple of Russian airplanes sitting there. These people would not be involved in the they'd be as far away as possible from the war in Ukraine as you can imagine, you know what I mean? Okay, we're at 2,700 feet. Let's bring it down to about 1,500. So I'm watching my vertical speed. It's about -500, so in about 3 minutes. We should be, and meanwhile, there's this little town here of Dolinsk. Town administrative center of the Dolinsky district of Sakhalin Oblast, Russia, located in the southeast of Sakhalin Island. Not much to say of it. The valley of the Naiba River and its tributaries. Okay, so that's this valley that you can see goes all the way down there, and there's pretty decent size mountains on either side. But hopefully there'll be like a little bay. I think there's like a bay area we can like land up in there. Let's just see. Yeah, we'll land near the beach. It looks like a nice beach up ahead. Yeah, no, my feet are not gonna be that dirty. Sorry to say. And you know, I've already had enough caffeine, so this the one Diet Coke is enough for today, unfortunately. Again, the exciting parts are the takeoffs and landings. In the landings, or we're not going down. So that's Dolinsk there. Okay. Should you ever pass through and wonder what the name of the town is? Could be nice. I mean, little towns in Russia, who knows? I personally like the idea. I mean, I'm not anti-Russia. Let me just put it that way in the very most general sense. You know, it's okay to dislike another country's government and still like the country. And I do. I really like Russia. I like the people. I like everything about Russia except maybe the government. And even then, I don't even care. But, you know, if you drank the Kool-Aid in America, you're not supposed to like Russia. Anything about it. Like, I don't know. What are we at? We're at 2,200 feet, ascending to 1,500. Yeah, we'll land on the beach here in front of this little town. I always, you know, as I mentioned, I always like being able to just relax. Enjoy the flight to some extent. But I don't want it to be as boring as just a jet flight from one major airport to another major airport over, you know, at very high altitude most of the time. So these little plane flights kind of satisfy the bug. The Zlin Shock Ultra, which is a kit plane. But I like how it has my name on the bottom there. Well, that's just a feature. Oops. 1,500 feet. Shit. All right. Now I'm stuck. We're never flying this plane again. Okay. What? I gotta uninstall. What happened there, by the way, for science? Are you still here? It happened again. It happened again. I tore the wings off. I overspeeded. Just as I pulled up, just as I pulled back, you know, I'm going to speed. I'm like, okay, I'm at the altitude. Yeah, thank you. Just as I pull back a little bit, the wings just fly off, I guess. You know, at 100 knots. Well, is it too early to just switch over to see, I only have like 5 or 10 minutes left in my stream. You know what? I really want to make a water landing. So we're going to do this and we'll just pretend that didn't happen. We're going to go over to Dolinsk here. We'll start over in the air area. Oh, and would because I don't have that much time, so I don't want to start over from the beginning. But I want to complete that mission. I think we could do it if I'm just a little more careful. I know, and then we'll play Shiny Happy People. But give me 5 minutes because without the water landing, it's just not going to feel satisfying. It's not going to take that long to get back to a reasonable position, too. I don't think. Give me a second here. Oops. We're about to dive. Same thing happened. Shit. Give me a second. I'll get it. I'll get it. It's this issue of the nighttime. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. All right. The engine's on full. We don't want that. Okay, see where we are? We're not that far. Whoop. Okay, see that yellow there? All right, don't worry. It's under control. It's over. This is basically where we were, except out on the ocean. So we're going to fly back a little bit. Where we were was right over. I'll show you in a second. It was kind of down there. All right, we'll fly a bit. We'll fly a bit down that way. We'll fly that way for a few minutes. All right, you just gotta be on time. Yeah, 5th time is the charm. You just gotta be on the speed. This plane going fast. Oh, by the way, gave me a full load of gas, which is very dangerous to land in. So we're gonna go to about a 22% load, which you can thankfully you can adjust in the fly. Okay, so everything here is as it should be. We're going to fly over to this beach area here, and we're going to land kind of in the front of the beach. Where are we? How far away are we? Where I wanted to be. We're close enough. Yeah, we're about 10 miles away. And then we're going to land, but we're going to be careful about overspeeding, because as I mentioned, you don't have to get, and you don't even have to get up to, I think, the full speed. For you to tear the wings off. If you're at a high speed and you pull back on the stick, right? If I go like, if I'm diving, you can see how on the lower left it's up to 90, 90, 90, 99. If I pull back too hard on the stick right now, that'll be the end of the game. And what it models is how much force you're applying to the wing, and you can see these wings are basically tacked on with chewing gum and masking tape. You know what I mean? So, you don't want to overstress them. It also is supposed to model things like the weight of the plane and turbulence. So turbulence can affect that as well. But basically, yeah, I'm already kind of going at a dangerous speed for descending at like 89, 87. It's just this plane is not set up for high speeds. We got to be very careful. Like we're already at a very, very, very dangerous place. We're going to turn the engine down a little bit here. All right. Well, I'm already like ready. I'm pretty much ready to want to. Okay. Land it, but I just want to hit this beach here. We don't need this. I have a million songs I want to play on the guitar too. But as I mentioned, I'm most excited about doing a couple of these karaoke songs because I added the correct, what I believe is the correct delay to the karaoke version, the guide track, so that my guitar playing and singing won't sound late. Because last time I listened to it from 2 days ago, it sounded late. It sounded like, by the way, how's everyone doing on YouTube? Got a couple viewers over there. Fluffy, how you doing? Good to see you. We're just finishing up a little of the flight simulator segment here. I want to do a water landing in this plane, pull out the rudder, so we're going to do that. Each time I do that, I descend and I accidentally tear the wings off. And I'm like, well, let's get back up and going again. Because that's, how else are you going to learn? But then we're going to switch to a guitar stream. Oh, don't worry about caps, upper caps. It's just a very loud hello. Yeah, thank you for, by the way, in case people are wondering, I think most people know, but I do co-stream at the same time, multi-stream to YouTube and Twitch. I tend to be a little more responsive on the Twitch chat, but I do read YouTube chat as well, and I do get a lot of people coming in from YouTube Live. YouTube is good for discovery. People who've never heard of me, who have any idea, will see my lives or my VODs in the front page. And whereas Twitch rarely wants to, rarely wants to do that. So, there's like a whole long beach here to land in front of. Oh, and wait, we almost tore the wings off again. Okay. Engine down. I think we're just going to have to put the flaps down here and see if we can land somewhere right in front of here. And then the second half of the stream, it's just going to be a couple minutes of break, and I'm going to bring my guitar in. Well, I'm not going to bring it in, it's sitting right over there. I'm going to grab my guitar. I'm going to play some guitar, and That's going to be the stream, except I think I really want to do a secret second part of the stream today because I've been thinking about doing this for a while. The second part of the stream would be, second part of the guitar stream, it would be me. I'm working on a new sound. I'm almost thinking maybe I don't feel like doing that today, though. Some other stuff I want to do this afternoon. And it could take an hour, and it's really boring. I think I might do it off stream because I'm not really playing guitar. Okay, as soon as we hit the water, we're gonna put our water rudder down, which are in the back of the pontoons there. We want to be going a little bit below the you know, and you can just see just plopping down real light there. It's not very hard. The water rudder is this little thing right here, handle. Down. There you go, down water. So now you can see the back. On the back of the pontoons, I can steer using those little rudders. Oh, by the way, it has this. You got this thing saying warning. Your gear's not down. I know, I'm aware of that. It's kind of fun though. Okay, flaps back up. One of the cool things you can do in some conditions is if you know what you're doing, you can bring the gear down and then like come right up here, and sometimes it works. Yeah, it didn't work this time. Sometimes the gear will come out. I don't think we got it in time. And then you can kind of drive around on the ground. Yeah, no, we got embedded in there. Still, perfectly good landing spot as far as I'm concerned. We're gonna have a little picnic here, and then we'll pick up the plane. We'll turn it around. We'll plop it in the ocean. Oh yeah, how are we gonna turn this off? Avionics off. Magneto's off. And I guess that's it really. Oh, master off. I don't think you can open the doors. Not a problem though. Yeah, this plane is a little tricky because of that very low overspeed, ratio, limit there. 100 knots, which means you can get wherever you want, but not quickly. But again, that's what it's the nature of a kit plane, of experimental planes. They're not very forgiving. But is this worth is this a screenshot kind of area? Maybe here, because it's got my name, and there I am, kind of sitting on the beach. I do like to get a screenshot like every time. What's that in the back? That wheel in the back is only if you don't have pontoons on. Okay, hold on a second. Take a screenshot here. There we go. Very nice. Screened. All right. Seems like every show I do a screenshot. And then, yeah, basically we're about halfway through the show, I think. So I want to switch. I'm going to my guitar, but give me like just 10 minutes or so, or not 10 minutes, like 2 minutes to switch over. I'm going to play my little song here, and then we'll get back to the guitar. We'll get back to the shoe. Okay. Thank you for sticking around today's stream, which is a lot like every other stream I do. Thank goodness I don't have to like do too much work about it. But yeah, I'll play some guitar here. Oh, where's my pedals? I gotta get my pedal unit over here. Nice. Pedal units was I switch between here and then back to there. It's pretty cool. Okay, kind of tuned up. No, I was wrong. All right, so I want to try this karaoke. I'm warmed up a little bit here. I'm not going to do the Shiny Happy People one first. I'm going to do the Wish You Were Here one first, which also had the same issue of timing that I think I have fixed. So do this. Hold on a second here. Hold on, I'm going to change the audio out route, audio output, so I can hear it. Alrighty. And then change this so you can hear it. Alright. The issue here that I'm trying to do is I want to play as much on the time. Like that. Well, you'll get the idea. By the way, this starts really quiet and it gets really loud. I just want to warn everyone, you know. Let me turn my guitar down a little bit. I gotta listen to the rhythm. I'm not doing this in the rhythm. Hold on. tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain. Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail? Smile from a veil. Do you think you can tell? Get to train, heroes for ghosts, hard ashes for trees, hotter for a cool breeze. Oh, come ever change. Did you exchange one more part of the war? They go in a cage. All right. Now, the other one I wanted to do was, hold on one second here. Hold on, don't play it. We'll do the Shiny Happy People. Again, I think the, I'm doing this for a reason, these karaoke versions. First of all, you could do them on Twitch. Hold on, stop. Calm down. This is the karaoke version of Shiny Happy People. Get your wife a Coke. Coke Zero. I guess I'll allow it. Diet Coke is really the preferred version of Coke, but the Coke Zero is allowable if you don't have any actual Diet Coke, I guess. I don't know. Because last time I played this 2 days ago with this very same karaoke version, it didn't, the timing was off. And so I think I've adjusted the timing correctly, but the only way to know is to try it and then listen on the VODs. Yeah, I'll give you this exception one time, but come on. Diet Coke. Well, you can hear it. You can hear it kind of shaking up and fizzing just a little bit. All right, let's get going here. in the style of REM, but trust me, this is no REM here. But I'm enjoying playing the song. Nope. That's too loud. Hold on a second. Let's start it over at a good, better volume level, I think. Yeah. Okay, I liked it. In any case, that was fun. Shiny, happy people laughing. Everyone around, loving, turning upside down. What's another one though from my little hold on here? Some lyrics out here for, let's say, I'm having a good time playing some songs, so why not? Why not? Why not? We're tuned. Yeah, pretty much. I listen to the wind of my soul. Where I'll end up, well, I think only God really knows. I sat upon the setting sun. I never, I never needed water once. No, never. I listen to my words, but they fall far below. I let my music take me where my heart wants to go. I swam upon the devil's lake. I'll never, I'll never make the same mistake. No, never. What was that song I really like doing? It's by Portugal the Man. I want to bring up the lyrics of that. I don't know if I have them. It's called Modern Jesus. All right, that's a killer song, Spaceman. This one goes like this. Yeah, okay. Oh, I don't know. I spaced out a little bit before I remembered it's fret 1, which is why it wasn't sounding right. Nah, it's called Modern Jesus, but it's capo 1. I like to play it on capo 1. I could play it down capo, but that's right. Modern Jesus. Come on in, take a seat next to me. You know we've got what you need. We may be liars preaching to choirs, but we can sell your dreams. You don't need sympathy, they got a pill for everything. Just take that dark cloud and ring it out to wash it out. But don't pray for us. We don't need no modern Jesus to roll with us. The only rule we need is never giving up. The only faith we have is faith in us. start little fires, yet they burn out. When they're on the rise, they can't help but shine. And when the wave approaches, take our ashes to the ocean. Who cares if hell awaits? We're having drinks at Heaven's Gate. And don't pray for us. We don't need no modern Jesus to roll with us. The only rule we need is never giving up. The only faith we have is faith in us. We know that we're helpless, at least that's what we assume. But we don't need to prove nothing to you. Let's keep the cool. You don't want to feel blue, but we won't sell you nothing you can't use. Don't pray for us. We don't need no modern Jesus to roll with us. The only rule we need is never giving up. The only faith we have is faith in us. That song is called, hello, how you doing, by the way? So that song is called Modern Jesus by Portugal the Man. It's not that old. That's from 2013. That's probably the newest song I have done in a long time. Most of the songs I do are from the 1990s, 1980s. I mean, The Wind is from 1970s. I did just before that one. Do I know the lyrics? I could never sing this song before. Would it be alright if I could just crash here tonight? Can't say I'm no shape for driving. Anyway, I've got no place to go, so it might not be that bad. You were the best I'd ever had. I know blown no thing years ago. Might not be alone. Tomorrow we can drive around this town and let the cops chase us around. The past is gone, but something might be found to take its place. Hey, jealousy. Hey, jealousy. Hey, jealousy. Jealousy. And you can trust me not to think, not to sleep around. And if you don't expect too much from me, you might not be let down. All I really want to be with you, feeling like I matter too. I hadn't blown the whole thing years ago. Might not be alone. Tomorrow we can travel around this town and let the cops chase us around. Something's gone, but something might be found to take its place. Hey, jealousy, jealousy, jealousy. I like doing Allison Rowe. That Gin Blossom is one of my favorite bands from the 90s, by the way. I don't like where the cable was placed. Let's try this. Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. Walked out this morning and I wrote down the song. Just can't remember who to send it to. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I'd always thought that I'd see you again. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You got to help me make a stand. You just got to see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand. I won't make it any other way. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I'd always thought that I'd see you, baby, one more time again now. I thought I'd see you one more time again. Been walking my mind to an easy time, my back turned towards the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. And there's hours of time on the telephone line to talk about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines and pieces on the ground. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I'd always thought that I would see you, baby, one more time again now. Thought I'd see you one more time again. There's just a few things are running my way this time around me now. Thought I'd see you, thought I'd see you smiling again. Okay, all right, knocking some of these out here. Why not? Walls are built up, stone by stone. Fields are divided one by one. And the train conductor says, take a break, driver eight, take a break. We've been on this shift too long. And the train conductor says, take a break, driver eight, take a break. We can reach our destination. Still a ways away, we're still a ways away. Saw a treehouse on the outskirts of the farm. The power lines have floated so the airplanes won't get snagged. Bells are ringing through the town again. Children look up, all they hear are sky blue bells ringing. And the train conductor says, take a break, driver aid, take a break. We can't reach our destination, still a ways away. Way to shield the hated heat, way to put myself to sleep, way to shield the hated heat, way to put myself, my children to sleep. Heard this song in a plane like that one. She is selling faith on the Go-Tel Crusade. Locomotive 8, Southern Crescent, hear the bells ring again. The fields too weird is looking thin, and the terrain conductor says, take a break, driver aid, take a break. We can't reach our destination. And the terrain conductor says, take a break, driver aid, take a break. We can't reach our destination. Still a ways away, still a ways away. All right, how does that Killer song go, the one I like so much? Started with a low light. Excuse me, little Diet Coke. It's called water. Oh, much better. Pardon my French. Started with a low light. The next thing I knew, they ripped me from my bed. Then they took my blood type. Left a strange impression in my head. If I could open, leave my starstruck world behind. Then they cut me open. Guess I changed my mind. And I know I might have just flew too far from the floor this time. 'Cause they're calling me by my name, and the zipping white light flames disregarded bombs and satellites. That was the turning point. Oh, what a lonely night. Stomach says this ain't so bad. Dreammaker gonna make you mad. Spaceman says everybody look down. It's all in your mind. Now I'm back at home and I'm looking forward to this life I live. Gonna haunt me. So hesitation to this life I give. You know, I look it over. Caught me between the devil and the deep blue sea. You better look it over before you make that leap. And I know I might have just blown too far from the broken night. Justify my claims, and the public don't dwell on my transmission, 'cause it wasn't televised. But it was a turning point. That was one lonely night. Stomach says it ain't so bad. Dreammaker's gonna make you mad. Spaceman says everybody look down. It's all in your mind. Stomach says it ain't so bad. Dreammaker's gonna make you mad. Spaceman says everybody look down. It's all in your mind. My global positioning systems are vocally addressed. They say the Nile used to run from east to west. They say the Nile used to run From east to west, I'm blind, but I hear those voices at night. Sometimes Dreammaker says it ain't so bad. Dreammaker's gonna make you mad. Spaceman says everybody look down. It's all in your mind. Starmaker says it ain't so bad. Dreammaker's gonna make you mad. Spaceman says everybody look down. It's all in your mind. All in my mind. All in my mind. I like that song. Mistress Board suggested that. Siobhan suggested that to me, by the way, because I was like, what other good killer songs besides Human? Did my best to notice when the call came down the line. Up to the platform of surrender. I was caught, but I was kind. Sometimes I get nervous when I see an open door. Close your eyes, hear your heart. Cut the cord. Are we human? Or are we dancer? My sign is vital. My hands are cold. And I'm on my knees looking for the answer. Are we human? Are we dancer? About 45 minutes. Pay my respects to grace and virtue. Send my condolences to good. Give my regards to faith and soul and romance. They always did the best they could. And so long to devotion. You taught me everything I know. Wave goodbye, wish me well. You gotta let me go. Are we human? Or are we dancer? My sign is vital. My hands are cold. And I'm on my knees looking for the answer. Are we human? Are we dancer? Will your sister be alright when you dream of home tonight? There is no lesson we're receiving. Let me know, is your heart still beating? Are we human? Or are you dancer? My sign is vital. My hands are cold. And I'm on my knees looking for the answer. Are we human? Are we dancer? Are we human? Are we dancer? Marcus, thank you for asking that question. How long have I been playing music for? And I cheekily said like 35 minutes, 45 minutes or whatever it's been. I've been playing music almost my entire life. I think the earliest I remember picking up a guitar, I think I was probably 8 or 9 years old. We had acoustic guitars sitting around. My dad played piano, and we could play a few guitars as well. Also, we had a piano. I didn't really start learning the piano until I was 13 or 14. When I was 15, I started learning ragtime. The movie The Sting came out, and if you remember, I don't know if people remember the movie The Sting, featured The Entertainer by Scott Joplin. That was my introduction to Scott Joplin, and I started just eating up Scott Joplin tunes. I've got the book back there that I learned that I had since when I was 15 years old. It's kind of marked up which Scott Joplin songs I learned, and that kind of started my piano journey. But I also learned a lot of classical songs before I started doing that. And then when my first job at Microsoft, when I was like 22, I didn't have a guitar anymore. I didn't have a guitar. I didn't have a guitar then, but everyone in my office had a guitar in their office. So I said, well, I guess I should get a guitar. And we'd sit in our office, we'd pick it up, and we'd play some chords. And that was the early 80s. So I like to say about 50 years. It's not how long you've been playing music for, it's how many hours you put into it. I'm sure I've gone through the 10,000 hours more than 3 times this time. I should be better than I am. On a dark desert highway. We're gonna have to end soon just because I want to get along with my rest of my Friday afternoon. I don't think I'm going to do a secret part 2 of the stream. I think I'm going to do. I want to design a new guitar tone, and I don't think it'll be that interesting. I'm using this Fender GT40, which has got a whole bunch of stuff built in. But I want to start. When I do it, I start from just kind of an amplifier, and then I add a chorus, and then I add some reverb, and then I add some tone shaping, and maybe a tape loop. It's boring. It takes like an hour, but then, I can have a sound. I like this sound, but I think I could do better, or at least something more interesting. On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of colitas rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, saw a shimmering light. My head grew heavy and my sight grew dim. I had to stop for the night. They stood in the doorway, I heard the mission bell. I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven or this could be hell. Then she lit up a candle, she showed me the way. There were voices down the corridor. Well, I thought I heard them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely face. Plenty of room at the Hotel California. Oh, hold on a second. Wow, something bad happened to my computer. I apologize for that. I think you can hear me now. I sincerely apologize for that. I don't know what happened. I got a message. All my cameras froze. Hold on a second. And I don't think I'll be able to get them back, but let me just try here. Wow. That's crazy. I got a message from a piece of software. Yeah, I know. No, you can. Yeah, well, yeah. No, my whole computer froze up. My mouse turned off. Everything did for 30 seconds, 30 whole seconds. There was no activity on my OBS. I was watching, the interesting thing, I was watching my YouTube feed, and the YouTube feed was still cycling the transitions. So in other words, OBS was running, but I couldn't see it because nothing at all was running and working on my computer. That's a freaking pain in the ass. All right, let me get the. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna have to go. I'm gonna go to the by ending. I think that's auspicious time to end. Actually, it's an hour and 40 minutes in, and you know, the dealio with me streaming a long time is that there's no point because I'll stream tomorrow and the day after, and the day after. I stream every day except Tuesdays. So you'll get more of me. I'll finish up playing frickin' Hotel California in 2 days, or tomorrow, or 2 days, because it'll be guitar stream in 2 days. Tomorrow will be a keyboard stream. Hold on 1 second, please. Ooh. Yeah, it just froze right in the middle. I don't know what the fuck that was about, man. And then it's like 30 seconds later. Okay, here's your computer back. I think have to uninstall this Armory Crate program that I have. I don't give a shit anymore. I think it's what's messing me up. So I will do my little outro here, in which I say thank you for coming to today's show. I'm not, and again, if you just showed up late or something like that, tomorrow will be yet another show very similar to this one. We'll do Flight Simulator, and I'm going to bring my keyboard in. We're going to play keyboard. It's going to be fun. It'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, thanks for coming by, Dan. I don't know why Mistress Ward would not stream today. Oh, we're gonna raid my close friend Milo Lentana, by the way, who's a lovely, lovely person. If you don't know her, please come along with me to the raid. It's just gonna take a minute. Just say hi, and then you can leave. But I'd really like you if you did that. My show, there's just a tiny bit of the most diluted Diet Coke you can possibly imagine, but you better believe that I'm gonna drink this shit. Oh, it's actually still pretty good, you know. It's cold, that's for sure. And it's got a flavor to it. My show is a lot like the Carol Burnett show, except instead of Harvey Korman, Tim Conway, the Lyle Waggoner, and the incomparable Vicki Lawrence, you get none of those people. You also don't get Carol Burnett, who, as I say, was an inspiration to me because of her variety show in the 70s. But you do get me doing this. I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh and sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say so long. And she would do this every time. It's to her grandmother or something like that. Okay, I'm gonna put my little ending thing on, but then I'm gonna type raid. I'm gonna raid Milo if you want to come with me.